Hello everyone, welcome back to Danganronpa. Last time we watched or last time we watched? No. Last time we started our investigation. Taka and Hifumi are in the repository as the dead bodies, and we checked out what was in there. And overall, there seems to be a lot that's going on here. First off, Hifumi's body as a whole is definitely a big hole into what the murderer is thinking of. And Taka, it seems to be that he was moved with Dolly in a blue tarp into the room, and there's Dolly tread marks in the room, if we can make inferences depending on the room and location. So yeah, overall, now we're gonna continue on, and we're gonna head into the one room in the physics lab. I can't remember what it is. So now we head in there. Where Toko's at.
I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away. I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimate rare event.
Okay, so he's useless. Just same before. The weapon that was used to kill Taka. The body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here. And to tell him by these mallets, they were definitely from the repository. There's also a spotless hammer, which might become useful, because it might be another murder weapon, depending on how we are. Because, you know, the bodies were hit both on the head with a hammer. And yeah. Now, the things to check is this. There's some kind of tire mark going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. That reminds me, about the dolly in the repository. There was blood on this tire. Could the blood come from here? Which means that Taka's body was moved from the room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are on the food floor, so that should definitely have been possible. Yeah, and Hifumi being moved from the first floor to third floor definitely should be possible in 1 minute. But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, or is Hifumi, or was it possible? There's always a possibility, guys. But we'll talk about that soon. But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Dolly was in the nurse's office on the first floor. Even with a dolly, there's no way to get up to the third floor. That's still a total mystery. Well, then make the connection, Makoto. Make the fucking connection. Huh? This tarp. I feel like I've seen it before, somewhere before, and just recently too. Nice. I got yeah. Well, yeah. Unfortunately, won't let us check afterwards. But yeah, that same blue tarp that was used to carry Taka is in that room in the repository. So now we gotta go to the nurse's office. Yeah, I'll do it. Wow, I'll do it. I'll do it running style. And here's Celeste. What are you investigating, Celeste?
I am not investigating any, precisely speaking. I'm simply going around seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you?
Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
Let's see.
Hifumi was moved there.
When he disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes, indeed.
Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom.
When you got back, the body was gone.
We couldn't have been gone for more than a minute or two, though.
Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time?
Indeed.
It would seem so.
I don't think that's possible. To carry out someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple of minutes is, I can't think of anything less than impossible. Yeah, something's on about this. What's weirder? Refrigerator. What is the drinks that I've been through? I'm totally parched. Maybe just a quick beach. There's a bunch of blood packets in here. I'll drink blood for blood transfusions, I guess. I'm a vampire. Oh wait, I'm not. Shit. It doesn't help me though. I'm not a vampire. Nice. Interesting enough. That doesn't count as evidence. Same right there. The one that was used to kill Fumi. Same with the body, but left the weapon behind. It's just a normal trash can. Huh? Wait, there's something inside. It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glasses cleaning cloth. And whose other could that be aside from the person who is a fanfic creator or a anime writer, whatever. It's got some kind of cartoon character on it. Oh, but it's also covered in blood.
Oh.
Ah, did you find something?
Yeah, there's a cleaning cloth in the trash can.
Huh?
A cleaning cloth.
And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. But who would have needed something like that?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Yeah, me either. But I think it might be important. I guess cleaning cloth. Alright, that's it for this area. Now, Becca's gonna talk to you. So this is where you were. I've been looking for you. You have? I want to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hiro's room. Oh, let me give you this. Meet in the dining hall. This is the note Hiro wrote to get us all to meet up, right? You remember well. Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression.
It's all clear now.
Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow ever more exciting. What are you talking about? I've already paid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation.
Goodbye.
Yasuhiro's message. Keep in mind his penmanship. So you said to go to Hiro's room, but what's waiting for me there? The door is unlocked? I guess I can go inside. Becca did say to go look. It might not be a great idea, but I'm gonna take the plunge. He can't get mad at me for breaking his crystal ball. Oh wait, his crystal ball isn't here. This is Hiro's room. There's all kinds of weird stuff in here. Where do you even get it all from? More important, he still hasn't turned up, which means he can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? I think there's something in the cardboard box. It's blueprints for something, and some things made up. Looks like cardboard, plastic, and plaster. It's the Robo Justice thing. Is this Robo Justice? And it's in Hiro's room. But wait, these blueprints. Something about them bothers me. His things. Clearly, he wouldn't know something about how to make Robo Justice unless someone gave him the plans. In that case, if you were to build that, so they're like, someone must have told him this. 2, his penmanship, so he couldn't have written this. I guess that's it. Yeah, that's really it for Yasuhiro's room.
Mako! Big news! Big news!
What's wrong?
We found Kyoko!
What? Is she okay? Where is she?
Wow, you really are in love. Wait, I wasn't done! There's more big news!
Just a second.
Robo Justice showed up too!
Robo Justice?
It's Hiro wearing the costume!
Okay.
Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor!
To think Hiro and Kyoko would turn up at the same time. Anyway, I did it to the pool! I ran up to the second floor as fast as I could. Ah! Clearly it's that little group over there. Kyoko and...
I mean...
Whew! I have had the worst day! Hiro? Let's talk to you.
Right.
I found Hiro. He was jammed into the pool room locker. It looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and woke him up.
Don't be mean!
I still can't believe how you kicked me! You could have been like a little more gentle about it, like, I don't know, caress my face or something.
What?
That's creepy. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden, without a trace.
Well,
There was something I had to check up on. What do you mean? Never mind. I can't! Never mind!
it's nothing.
Oh, okay, well then fucking aggressive. Never mind.
Hey,
More importantly, she says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know people might think she might be spying for the mastermind?
First of all, Hiro, you need to explain to us why you're dressed up like that.
I mean,
Well, I mean, I have no idea. 1 second I was asleep, don't even know how that happened. Then I woke up, and then I was here!
I don't care. Do something about that costume. It pains me just to look at you.
Well,
let me out of here!
I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help?
Keep that in mind.
Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself?
You got it all wrong!
I didn't make the stupid freaking thing.
It would seem.
There's a clasp on the... There's a clasp on the bag that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him.
It took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get Hiro out of the suit. It took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off. Hiro, free at last!
Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hiro?
So then.
More to the point, nobody but Hiro will be able to wear that costume.
Wait, hold on a second.
Honestly.
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well.
How would you know that? Did Byakuya tell you?
Is that okay?
In other words, it is obvious to everyone that you made this costume.
Not really. That's true. I saw the blueprints for myself.
Yeah, me too.
Could it be?
Then it's obvious the one who put this costume on and went around attacking everyone
Terrible.
was Hiro. Shall we tie him up and gag him?
Just the worst.
Good idea. We wouldn't want him killing anyone else.
Like he could in the first place.
Tie me up! Hold on, guys. I think it's going a little far.
That's right.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment.
Yeah, I mean, attacking blueprints? I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
What the heck?
You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed him.
What? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake hero running around.
What are you saying?
You're the only one who can wear this costume. So who else could have possibly been the costume attacker?
What the heck?
How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on for yourself before you convict me.
Okay.
Fine, if you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will.
Without missing a bit, Hina started putting on the Robo Justice costume.
Huh. See? Look. See how loose it is? I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say. I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right?
Well, if you can't bend at the waist, keep that in
I
mind.
mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hiro could have fit into this dumb costume.
Because, you know, if you're not able to bend at the waist, that probably takes a lot of that probably cuts off a lot of paths.
In a huff, Hina took the suit back off again.
Well, now you all have excuses.
No, see, it's 'cause you're a girl. If it was another guy, then...
Makoto, go ahead.
Okay. Against my will, I picked up the pieces off the floor and tried putting them on. It's no good. Your arms are too long. There's no way I can wear this.
Just a second.
Why didn't we get to see Makoto wear it?
See? Oh, wait, oh, no, shit.
See, I told you it was impossible. You are absolutely right. It seems this costume was made to fit Hiro's body exactly.
But
Then there's another costume. They must have one that looks the same, but fits them.
Honestly.
If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence.
what the heck?
Evidence?
You claim there is another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us.
What the heck?
Just the worst.
Who cares? Who's the only one without an alibi during this whole thing anyway?
That's terrible.
Which is why I didn't know it was him.
What?
I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. Could someone, tell me?
Robot Justice costume. Okay then, well, let's talk to Hiro.
What the heck?
You don't tell me what's going on. How am I supposed to understand? I think I figured out that someone's been killed, right? Hey, Makoto, who was it? Well, 2 people were killed. Taka and Fufumi. What? 2 people?
Just the worst.
Why are you freaking out? You did it!
Please.
I did not. You could see the tears. He's not wrong. Wait, hold on. If those 2 are the ones that were killed, you have like multiple personality disorder?
How about that?
That's it. I know who did it.
So then,
You may as well tell us then.
Taka and Fufumi were fighting over alter ego, right?
I'm at least 30% right.
Which means alter ego and or Chihiro must have done it.
correct.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Huh? Unfortunate.
You can tell that was a very sarcastic line.
Stop trying to trick us! Just admit that you did it, okay?
I'm telling you, you got it all wrong. Oh, I know. That note. Note. Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door, and here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monica can't find us, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's be in the rec room at 1 a.m. But the last thing I remember is going to the rec room, and then for some reason I fell asleep. The real killer probably drugged me or something.
Just the worst.
Not a chance!
So,
No, hold on. He could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that.
What? Really?
I told you someone's trying to set me up. A secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone wrote that all that tricked me.
Even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to buy every piece of bait that floats in front of you.
Well, after being trapped here so long, even you know it's a lie. You still gotta check, right? Yo! They brought my desire to get out of here. They deceived me.
I still don't buy it.
You know, Aoi, you gotta look into things.
Don't be mean.
Well, you should buy it.
Just a second.
Okay, then show us that note.
With pleasure. I have it right here in my pocket.
No way.
Looks like I lost it.
Yeah, sure.
You gotta believe me. That rhymed. I wouldn't hurt a fly.
As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason.
What the heck? For serious?
Yasuhiro's account. Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins.
Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it. Why did you kill him? Tell us, Hiro.
No, it's like I said.
Just the worst.
Was it really to get the money Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broke, and that's why.
Doesn't this guy like scam people?
Well, wait, that's a false accusation. Someone help me.
Just been thinking we haven't bound and gagged you.
If you have the time to yell and carry on, you have time to search for your evidence, right?
Oh, you're right. I need to look for the second soon. I know. Feet don't fail me now.
I guess I'd better get back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Toko or Genocide Jack to switch with me. But if she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye.
One by one, everyone peeled away.
Makoto,
Do you have a second?
Huh?
I want you to help me with the investigation.
it would seem...
It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground.
Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? Later, when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared?
Why is that?
No.
To reject me so simply.
Anyway,
I need your help. You don't mind, do you?
Okay.
shall we go?
Thanks. Now then, shall we? No.
Hey,
I need to note off that, generally speaking, I don't know how to relate this or anything, but I'm kind of in the middle between how these two think. Koto thinks that getting everyone up together will keep them all at bay and no one will harm each other. Kyoko likes doing things solo, and to both there's a contradiction in both of their lines that both of them repeat. So you stay in the middle, at points you gotta reveal what you're doing, because then you're left untrustworthy, and yeah, that leaves you at bay. But if you're Makoto, you could be deceiving. So, generally speaking, I'm kind of in between with what these two think. So Mako, first I'd like to examine the corpses.
Examine the corpses. I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me.
correct.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living.
Hey,
Wouldn't you agree?
How am I supposed to answer?
anyway,
Anyway, we have to hurry before the class drive begins again.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay then, show me where the bodies are.
They're in the repository. Then I guess we should head that way from now. Teleport powers, unite!
Teleporting. Alright.
For a moment, Kyoko seemed to go rigid, but only for a moment.
So then,
Well then, let's get started.
She crouched down next to Taka, without hesitation began poking and prodding at the bodies.
I knew it.
The Monokuma was right. File was right. They were using similar weapons.
Her movements were so smooth. She was so calm. See how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more uncomfortable.
So I should stop being such a pussy. Okay, then let's talk to her.
I see.
Makoto, I found something.
You did?
Hey,
You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore on his left hand?
He did?
whew.
Are you so oblivious to the to people around you? Do you dislike other people that much? Another like, shut up, please.
No, that's not it. And anyway, so you say he had a watch.
So then,
Take a look. It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right? It's most likely broke when he had his encounter with his assailant. And if you notice, the hands are frozen at just past 6 o'clock. She does have a point, though. You definitely can tell that dead bodies leave a lot more than what other people think.
So that would mean the watch was broken sometime just after 6?
that's right.
But last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken.
Hey, how long were you gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that. Bedtime for all the little boys and girls.
In other words,
So if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m.
Meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning.
Nice, we now know what murder happened.
however,
And that's not at all. Look at Taka's left hand. He appears to be gripping something.
You're right, there's something white in there.
Makoto,
Can you try and pray it out?
Me?
because
Rigor mortis is already set in. Boys are better suited to this manual labor, right?
Okay.
Damn, what a call out.
As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hand. The ice-cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tightly clenched wrist. A piece of paper?
hey,
Was that all you had in his hand?
Yeah, that's it. Just a little scrap of paper. Doesn't seem much like a clue, does it?
Hold on. I fucked up. Okay, there we go. I'm sorry, I fucked up.
Alright. Just a little scrap of paper. Doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it?
is that right?
I wonder about that.
Kyoko didn't turn to Fumi's body.
So then,
Let's check Fumi's body now. Perhaps he left us a few clues of his own. Kyotoka's scrap of paper. Luckily, Makoto is smart enough to put all these together in the class trial. Anyways, you gotta talk to her again.
So, did you find anything?
I did. More than I expected, to be honest. Look at this.
A wad of paper?
that's right.
Hifumi had it hidden on him.
Hidden?
Indeed.
He stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he hid it on purpose, you see.
In his pants. So, wait, so you... A slut!
Why is that?
It was just his pants, not like his socks or anything. Something.
I don't know what that means.
Hey,
Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto. Open it up.
When I think of how it was stuffed down his pants, it's like, you better be important for me, or I'll never forgive you for this! A note?
Now take the piece of the scrap of paper that was in Taka's hand and put it together.
I found a hole, mate. Maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
so...
That sounds very familiar. Okay, so like, yeah, he was obviously killed in the equipment room, so everything connects now. Someone sent him a letter to the equipment room. He was killed by the person who sent it, I believe. And then it couldn't be Hiro because that's not his handwriting. And yeah, so that connects everything. And he had the piece of paper that was hold on, so it proves he was with it. That sounds very familiar.
That's it! It's the same thing Hiro said! Then he was telling us the truth!
However,
Although it's not exactly the same, is it? Rec room and the equipment room.
Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door, and here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. The time is different. Hiro told us that his note said to me at 1 a.m. But the note they wrote to Fumi asked him to meet at 6 a.m.
is that right?
Hold on. Just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him. If it was in Taka's paper, then it was obvious it was for Taka.
Huh?
So...
Part of it has been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning in there.
Does it mean to It's part of it being ripped? Could you maybe explain it a little more? Think carefully. I mean, Makoto, at this point you're not even using your brain.
Hey,
Why would you have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly? I have no idea.
so then,
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding? What if it was something more important? And how would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer. No, Fumi had.
hey,
And while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The two victims this time definitely had their handbooks on them. So the handbooks had nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there was any reason to think they were connected to the killings of the first. So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right? I just fucking said,
is that right?
if you didn't have time to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said is that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, where a handbook may play a role. Handbook may play a role? I don't think I understand. What does it all mean? But if Kyoko thinks it's important, I better keep it in mind.
Your handbook. Ding dong, bing bong.
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin! Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot. Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
My mouth hurts.
It would seem...
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation has to come to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to the proper conclusion. I mean, after all, you are the main character, and like we usually leave our main characters the ones to solve it all. Yeah, you're right. Seriously though?
Shall we go?
Well, we better get going. Okay.
Alright. Let's head in. After this, I'm gonna get a drink. 'Cause, oh,
Everyone had heard Monakuma's proclamation, and they were gathered at the red door. As soon as we were all in there.
Monokuma appears!
hello, hello, hello.
He's multiplied!
Nope, not multiplication. It just looks that way because of an illusion. I'm moving so fast it only looks like it might multiply. Yeah? Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma?
Whew.
Can we just get on the elevator already?
Boy,
You're not playing along.
Stop talking.
We're not here to play with you.
okay.
Okay, fine.
Hey,
Then everyone's here and ready to go. Please board the pain train. Elevator. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Okay then, shall we? Oh no, I'm not mentally prepared yet!
You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, Hiro. You're gonna pay for your sins.
I told you already, I didn't do it for serious!
That reminds me. Did you ever find the other costume or the note?
Well, no, but...
How unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit.
I wouldn't think so.
Hey,
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom.
That's right.
She's right. Let's get down there first, then the story can really begin. Yeah, good idea. That's right. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive, and for the two that had lost their lives. The one who killed Hifumi and Taka, the one who killed two of our friends. The killer is... someone right here. Into the door. I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. Began to walk toward the elevator once everyone was on board. Am I the first one here? The doors closed on their own, and the steel blocks began to move. The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator door slid open, opening up onto a cruel fate.
I see you all gathered together like this. I realize just how few of you are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax.
Just the worst.
All because of you.
Why? Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other?
What? You really hate me so much? But I'm so cute.
Come on.
stop goofing around and begin the trial. Don't rush me! Of course I'm gonna start it! I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break! I'd never hold out on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats!
So, the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial.
To continue on next time on Dong and Papa, we will move on to the trial and finish and see who has done it. And then afterwards I can actually take my fucking break. So yeah, thank y'all so much for coming by. Peace, peeps.